On Donald Trump's refusal to act more presidential, as they're putting it, despite his new advisors' push for the Republican frontrunner to do just that. The New York Times reports Trump's new campaign chief, Paul Manafort, told members of the Republican National Committee that the Republican frontrunner is evolving and has been playing a part. Trump, of course, has not toned down anything. He did for about, 3 minutes, but that was it. He even joked with a crowd in Connecticut recently that if he didn't rant and rave, people would fall asleep. There's also word Trump is returning some previously stripped power to the campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski. Now, we heard Trump tell Fox News that things with his advisor are all good, everything is fine here, and that Manafort is very happy with the, quote, love fest going on at the campaign events, which he probably is. Let's bring in Ashley Parker, political reporter for the New York Times. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, how are you?
They want to be like, this is normal. This is what happens in every campaign. Nothing is normal in this campaign. No campaigner has ever said the things that this campaigner says. Therefore, this transition is not like other transitions, is it?
No, it's certainly not. And I think what you're seeing are the natural growing pains that any campaign would have when they bring in new advisors and when you shift from a primary to a general. But as you said, this is not like a typical campaign, so trying to go from very, very, very unconventional to sort of what you would need to clinch the nomination and then win on Election Day, it's probably a little more fraught for someone like Donald Trump to make that transition to presidential.
Is it your sense that Paul Manafort is going to want Donald Trump to unsay some things?
It's certainly a fine line, and I think Paul Manafort understands that. You know, Donald Trump's campaign manager, or the original guy, Corey Lewandowski, has a sign on his desk famously that says, "Let Trump be Trump." I think what Paul Manafort wants to do is let Trump be the best version of Trump. So kind of rein him in, but not too much.
So some of the more controversial things that ignited the base and arguably brought in new people to his campaign, people who maybe previously were not engaged in the process, you want to still hold those, but maybe you're looking to get a few more than 10% of all Hispanics in the country, or you're looking to get a few more women or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking to sort of modulate your tone for a general election audience. So some of that might mean reaching out to more diverse groups of people, and some of that would also be even taking some of that sort of fiery controversy that people love about Donald Trump and focusing it more on Hillary Clinton than his Republican rivals or than a certain group of people. That would be a more productive use, I think, in the eyes of Trump's new team.
Real policy specifics have been hard to come by in the Trump campaign, but tomorrow, what they're calling a teleprompter speech, what are we to expect from that?
Yeah, well, it's funny. What you were talking about before was that Donald Trump was saying, I'm not going to tone things down. And he even said, you know, how fun would it be if I just become another teleprompter guy? But it is telling that tomorrow he is going to be speaking from a teleprompter. I heard he practiced with the teleprompter significantly over the weekend. And it's going to be a foreign policy speech. It's going to be a military engagement speech. And it's going to be one of several policy speeches that we can expect in the next few weeks.
We don't know any details of what he plans to lay out tomorrow, though, do we?
No, not exactly. His campaign has been keeping that pretty close to their vest so far.
All right. Well, we'll watch it and find out together. Thanks a lot, Ashley Parker from the Times. Good to see you.
Thank you.